So I wonder what this thing will do if I pour corn through it. Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Papaw's place. As always, if this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop in anytime you feel, my friend. I appreciate it. Guys, today I was chopping my corn with my homemade hand grinder chopper that I've been using for going on 3 years. And I usually do a 5-gallon bucket at a time every couple of weeks, 3 weeks. Been using a little more here lately since I'm fattening some breast roosters up. Well, lo and behold, my little blade broke off. Well, I walked out there in the shed. I said, well, I ain't gonna fool with this afternoon, but I thought I had something out there that would make another blade like I had in here. And when I walked out there, I seen this. Now, I come across this several months ago. A fella was throwing it away. I can't even read what brand it is, but what it is a little limb chipper. You can put little bitty limbs and stick them down in there and it chips it. Well, the motor's weak on it. You gotta help it get started. And that's probably why he was throwing it away, because it ain't no good for a limb chopper. The motor's getting weak. But guys, I said, well, I wonder if that thing will chop corn. I'm just gonna bring y'all over here and show you. I done this small bucket and that much in that bucket. And that's perfectly chopped for chicken feed. Now I got corn here straight out of the field, out of the combine. I'm finna show y'all how this works. Now guys, there ain't no editing, there ain't no fast feeding. What you just seen is how fast I poured that bucket of corn through there. Yeah, you see it's dusty, but ain't that much in the trailer. Most of it's going inside that. That ain't much waste at all. And that's why I set it up in my trailer, because I didn't know how it was gonna waste. But look at that. Now that was a shocker to me. I'm gonna see if I can find the name of that. I don't even have a clue. Let me give me a wet rag. I wish I could see what name this is to see how much these little things are, but I bet they a heap a lot cheaper than one of them big corn crackers that does that. I can't really read that. Okay guys, it's the next morning. When I was editing this video last night, I was thinking, this is good chopped corn for bigger chickens. I want to run what I got 3 5-gallon buckets of fresh corn this morning, and then this whatever pail of bucket and this smaller bucket, which I think is a 3.5-gallon bucket that I run through here yesterday, y'all seen. So I'm gonna double run this that I done yesterday just to see what it does, and then I'm gonna run them other 3 buckets through. And then I'm gonna take this thing apart and oil this motor or see if it's got a starter solenoid on it or something that helps it get started that I can change out. I don't know what kind of motor is on here. Now guys, that's That's how fast you can chop about 25 gallons of corn. Now I double chopped this to see, and it did chop a lot of it a lot smaller. In case you want to feed that to your smaller chickens, which I do sometimes. But overall, it may still have a few whole kernels in it, and it ain't perfectly chopped like when you buy chicken chops. But it's got it broke up enough, especially for this being free. Now, the reason you see me stack the buckets up there, I was just going to let it hit the bottom of the trailer and it was bouncing out of the trailer. So I put the buckets around it till I got a layer of corn down there. But that gave me an idea while I was doing this. After a while, when I take this apart to see if I can oil this motor or check it out, I'm going to build me a little curtain, because I ain't going to be using this to shred no limbs. I'm going to build me a little curtain that'll hang down. That way, when I get ready to shell corn like this, I got one of the big metal trash cans, and this is probably enough to fill it up right here for what I already got out there. I can set it in this trailer with that little curtain and just pour my corn in there and just let it go in the trailer and then shovel it out into my container. But anyway, I thought about this last night and I said, well, I'm going to get up and run some more corn through here. Add this clip into my video I'd already making yesterday for y'all. Now I ain't saying you're going to see where I looked these up. I still don't know exactly what model this is, what brand. But a Snow Joe has one that looks similar to it on Amazon for about $119. I'll leave an Amazon affiliated link in the description below if you want to go check that out. Also, the cheaper corn grinder miller I found that was a big motor style was VEVOR. But I don't know, it might mill it up too fine. It may be more in the corn mill when you pour it through it. And you don't want it, or I don't want it for my chickens, for what I do. I don't want it turned into total cornmeal. But that thing might work good. Now it was up there, I can't remember at the time this morning, $200 something, which wasn't as bad as I was thinking. But that right there, if you got one of them, and you got chickens and you get some corn out of the field and save yourself some money, that's a cat's meow for Papaw, especially since I already had this out in the shed. I almost threw this thing away a while back and I said, no, I'm going to hang on to it. Who knows, there may be a part off there I can use to make something. I'm always making something. I hadn't ever checked out the motor. And I'm glad I didn't throw it away now. So now let's get back to yesterday's clip. I don't know, I'm going to look it up on the website and see if I can find something that looks like this. And if I do, I'll attach a picture in it and how much it cost. But this thing, like I said, the man was throwing away. If you look, when I turn the motor on, it don't want to get started. So I have to reach under here where the fin is on the motor. But it still got some corn in it right now. I stopped it before it run out of corn. So I'm gonna have to open it up and clean the corn out before I can start it back, because it's got some corn in it. I thought I'd let it run out. I stopped it when I seen the bucket getting full. So I should have run it until it run all the way out of corn, even if it dumped it in the trailer. Alright. So I got the corn out of it, and it's got a safety switch. You have to have his lid closed. And it's a little limb shredder. Here's the little dude. You poke the limbs down there. Once you stick them down in there, kind of like a leaf shredder, you can take this and finish packing them down so it shoots shredded limbs. But now it ain't gonna do no big limbs. This is for a small limb shredder. But I can tell you, this here is the cat's meow for me. I just have to take my finger there and give the motor a little spin to get it started. And if he hadn't left it sitting out in the rain all the time like he did, it probably wasn't nothing wrong with it. But that just come to me today, a few minutes ago, when I walked out there looking for a part to repair my little hand grinder. I said, I wonder what this thing will do if I pour corn through it. And that was a shocker. So I had to jump on here and make y'all a video. But I'm gonna look up, like I said, some prices of a corn miller and see how much this little fella is. Cause you see, you can't ask for no better job than that for dang cracked corn for chickens. So if you got one of these, or you know your neighbor's got one of these, if you ever see one in a flea market garage sale, I'd be snatching it up if I was you, because I love it. Takes me about 25 minutes to do a 5-gallon bucket with my little hand grinder there, and you seen how fast I poured that through there, and that wasn't a full 5-gallon bucket, but I think this old bucket here may be bigger. Oh, that's a 5-gallon bucket. So it was probably about 4 gallons in there, and that's how fast I done it. But guys, if you like seeing these type little videos, this is the kind of stuff I like coming up with. I try anything. Something pops in my mind, I try it. I don't care if it works or not. I'm gonna try it just to prove if it does or if it don't. But y'all will be seeing this happening again as long as this motor's running. If you ain't never subscribed to my channel, please reach down there and hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you a thing. Hit that notification bell, because you never know. I come up with stuff every day like this. Might get you out, save you some money, save you some hard work. But as always, hope y'all have a great day, blessed week. Appreciate y'all. See you next time. God bless.